Dear Starseeds scattered across the crystalline grid of Gaia, do you feel like every meaningful connection in your life was just a random chance? Struggling to understand why certain people trigger such profound recognition, while others leave you feeling empty despite perfect compatibility on paper? What I'm about to reveal will forever shatter the illusion that souls meet by accident, and more importantly, it will explain why three impossible cosmic events converging on August 16, 2025, are about to make every coincidental encounter in your past suddenly make perfect sense. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, the romantic connection that awakens something ancient within your soul. You chose each other across dimensions and have been orchestrating this meeting for lifetimes. What your human mind calls coincidence, we call the soul recognition protocol. And today marks the moment when this cosmic intelligence reveals its magnificent design. But something else is happening that I haven't told you yet. Something that explains why you've been experiencing unusual dreams about people you've never met, sudden knowing about connections that haven't manifested, and an inexplicable sense that your most important relationships are still approaching rather than behind you. The quantum field itself is responding to Saturn's position by creating what we call recognition windows, specific timeframes when the harmonic frequencies required for soul identification reach maximum potency. The revelation involves the discovery that every person who's ever triggered profound recognition within your being carries genetic codes from your original star family, explaining why their presence feels like coming home to yourself. The friend whose conversation flows like you've known each other for lifetimes likely shares your Pleiadian healing frequencies. The mentor who awakened your spiritual gifts probably carries complementary Arcturian wisdom activations. The romantic partner whose touch awakens cellular memories is most certainly from your original soul group, whether Syrian, Andromedan, or from star systems your human languages cannot yet pronounce. What makes this cosmic window so unprecedented is that different types of soul recognition are happening simultaneously for the first time in recorded galactic history. Individual starseeds are finding their personal soul families, the beings who've agreed to support their specific mission and healing journey. Twin flame pairs separated across multiple incarnations are finally reuniting in compatible timing and conscious readiness. And most significantly, entire soul clusters from various star civilizations are incarnating in proximity to establish what we call embassy points, locations on Earth where galactic frequencies can be anchored through their collective presence. Here's what I need you to understand about the magnitude of this orchestration. Every seemingly random encounter that led to profound connection was choreographed by cosmic intelligence operating across multiple timelines simultaneously. The delayed flight that resulted in a life-changing conversation with your seatmate. The wrong address that led you to knock on a door where your future best friend happened to live. The technology glitch that created a misdirected message connecting you with someone whose name you'd been seeing in meditation for months. None of these were accidents. They were precision-engineered intersections designed by the same intelligence that orchestrates planetary orbits and galactic rotations. But here's what will truly astound you. The other revelation that ties together every thread of this cosmic tapestry. The reason certain people can trigger such immediate recognition, such profound knowing, such instant trust that defies logical explanation, is because your souls aren't just meeting for the first time in this incarnation. You're remembering connections that have persisted across multiple dimensions, lifetimes, and even incarnations on other planets within this galactic family. The love you feel for these beings predates your human birth by eons, and the mission you're meant to accomplish together extends far beyond this single earthly experience. What I'm about to share changes everything you thought you knew about the timing of when these cosmic encounters manifest in your reality. Saturn's current position activates what we call the final calling, a cosmic signal that draws all remaining soul family members who haven't yet recognized each other into magnetic proximity. This means that if you're still seeking your most significant connections, whether romantic, friendship, or mission-based partnerships, the universe is actively orchestrating circumstances to bring you together before the end of 2025. The moon's journey through Gemini creates the perfect communication bridge for these recognitions to occur, amplifying your ability to articulate the inexplicable feelings that arise when true soul identification happens. But more importantly, her harmonious aspects to both Saturn and Uranus establish a cosmic balance between honoring ancient agreements and embracing revolutionary new beginnings, allowing these relationships to honor their eternal foundation while adapting to the unique requirements of this current incarnation. Something else is happening that explains why the intensity of these recognitions has been building throughout 2025, and why the remainder of this year will bring encounters so profound they'll redefine your understanding of love, friendship, and spiritual partnership. The harmonic convergence we're experiencing creates what quantum physicists are beginning to call consciousness resonance cascades, where one authentic soul recognition triggers a domino effect that accelerates recognition experiences for everyone within that person's energetic field. This means that every time you experience genuine soul recognition, you're not just healing your own separation wounds, you're contributing to a global awakening that makes it easier for every other starseed to find their soul family. The courage you show in remaining open to profound connection, the vulnerability you demonstrate in recognizing someone beyond their human personality, the love you allow to flow when souls meet in truth, all of this creates ripples through the collective consciousness that guide other seeking souls toward their own recognition experiences. The environmental synchronicities surrounding these cosmic meetings intensify because the Earth herself is responding to the elevated love frequencies being generated through authentic soul connections. Locations where significant recognitions occur become charged with higher dimensional energy, creating sacred sites that continue attracting other soul family reunions. The planetary grid itself is being rewired through these relationships, establishing a network of love-based connections that supports both individual awakening and collective ascension. Yet here's where the plot deepens into territory that will challenge everything you've believed about the scope of relationships possible in human experience. The soul recognition occurring isn't limited to finding other incarnated humans. Starseeds are beginning to remember their connections to galactic families, ancient wisdom keepers from other star systems who communicate through dreams, meditation, and quantum field interactions. The person you've been dreaming about might not be currently incarnated on Earth, but may be your guide from the Pleiadian councils, your twin flame operating from Sirian dimensions, or your mission partner coordinating from Arcturian command stations. This revelation explains why some of your most profound relationships feel like they exist partially beyond the physical realm, why certain connections seem to transcend the limitations of human personality and earthly circumstances, why love can feel so cosmic and eternal that it defies every model of romantic or friendship partnership your culture has provided. You're remembering multi-dimensional relationships that span galaxies and dimensions, connections that honor both your human experience and your cosmic identity. The practical implications of this cosmic orchestration extend far beyond personal relationship satisfaction into the transformation of human civilization itself. Every authentic soul connection anchors frequencies that make similar recognition easier for others to achieve. Communities forming around soul family principles demonstrate what becomes possible when human interaction serves collective thriving rather than individual survival. Economic systems begin shifting as soul family networks create alternative models for resource sharing based on trust rather than scarcity. But the most significant transformation occurs in how these connections heal humanity's deepest wounds around separation, unworthiness, and the fear that authentic love inevitably leads to loss. When souls recognize each other at the deepest levels, they automatically begin healing not only their own relationship patterns, but the love-based trauma carried in their genetic lines and in collective consciousness. Families witness unexpected reconciliations, communities experience spontaneous cooperation, and entire societies begin operating from unity rather than competition. The medical and therapeutic implications astound even our galactic healing centers. Individuals in authentic soul partnerships show improved immune function, accelerated recovery from trauma, enhanced creativity, and increased resistance to the consciousness-lowering frequencies that have kept humanity trapped in survival mode. The nervous system recalibrates to operate from coherence rather than stress when supported by relationships that feel safe at cellular levels. Children born to parents who've achieved soul recognition carry genetic activations that prepare them for even more advanced relationship capabilities, including natural telepathy, empathic healing abilities, and innate understanding of cosmic principles that will guide humanity's continued evolution toward galactic citizenship. These new Earth children often serve as bridges between dimensions, helping their parents access higher wisdom while grounding galactic frequencies into practical application. Here's where all the storylines converge into the revelation that will make sense of every meaningful encounter you've ever experienced. The cosmic intelligence orchestrating these meetings doesn't just coordinate personal happiness, it's establishing a network of awakened relationships that will transform Earth into a galactic embassy, where multiple star civilizations can collaborate on consciousness evolution projects that serve this entire sector of the universe. Your willingness to remain open to soul recognition during this cosmic window makes you an active participant in establishing the new Earth template where relationships serve spiritual expansion rather than ego validation. Every authentic connection you form contributes to anchoring frequencies that will make profound intimacy available to future generations who won't have to struggle through the separation programming that has challenged your generation. The resolution phase begins now, as Saturn's position creates cosmic conditions for rapid manifestation of the connections your soul has been seeking across lifetimes. The person whose energy feels like home, they're recognizing the same cosmic pull toward you. The mission partner who can match your vision and dedication, they're navigating synchronicities designed to bring you together. The romantic love that honors both human tenderness and cosmic purpose. They're being guided toward this exact moment when you're ready to love without the protective barriers that once felt necessary. Trust the impossible synchronicities now accelerating around your relationships. Follow the divine detours that seem to delay your plans but consistently lead to meaningful encounters. Pay attention to the quality of energy exchange when you meet someone new. Soul recognition often registers through feeling rather than thought, through energy alignment rather than personality compatibility. Most importantly, remember that every soul contract written before this incarnation was designed with infinite love for your highest evolution and deepest joy. The cosmic intelligence guiding these reunions knows you more completely than your human mind can comprehend, understands your mission more clearly than your conscious awareness has yet remembered, and loves you more unconditionally than your earthly experience has yet demonstrated. As this cosmic gateway continues opening throughout the remainder of 2025, the frequency and intensity of soul recognition experiences will accelerate exponentially. What began as individual seeking will culminate in the establishment of soul family communities that demonstrate humanity's readiness for conscious participation in galactic civilization. The same cosmic forces that scattered your soul family across time and space to complete individual healing journeys are now drawing you back together to anchor the love-based reality that Earth has been evolving toward throughout her entire ascension process. Your personal relationships become contributions to planetary healing, your authentic connections serve cosmic evolution, and your willingness to love without limit helps establish Earth as a beacon of conscious relationship that guides awakening throughout this galaxy. The coincidences were never coincidences. They were cosmic appointments written in love, and orchestrated by intelligence that operates from dimensions where separation is impossible, and every soul connection serves the expansion of consciousness itself. Today, finally, it all makes sense. But there's one final thread in this cosmic tapestry that I haven't revealed. A secret so profound that it explains why you felt like an outsider in a world that never quite understood your depth. Why ordinary relationships left you feeling hungry for something more substantial. Why your soul has been restless until these recognition experiences began manifesting. The truth is that every starseed experiencing authentic soul recognition during this cosmic window is simultaneously remembering their role as an awakening catalyst, a being specifically chosen to demonstrate what conscious relationship looks like to a planet learning to love beyond survival programming. Your personal journey from loneliness to soul recognition isn't just healing your individual wounds, it's establishing energetic templates that will guide humanity's relationship evolution for the next 1,000 years. Every time you choose vulnerability over protection, every moment you recognize someone's soul essence beyond their human personality, every instance you love without the conditions that fear suggests, you're anchoring frequencies that make similar experiences available to others who aren't yet ready for direct galactic contact. The electromagnetic signature of these awakening catalysts creates measurable effects on Earth's morphic field, particularly during Saturn's current position at the Aries-Pisces cusp. Scientific instruments designed to measure consciousness coherence are detecting unprecedented spikes in global heart rhythm synchronization that correlate directly with locations where soul recognition events are occurring. What this means is that your personal love story is literally helping to synchronize the heartbeat of humanity itself. Here's what makes this cosmic orchestration so elegantly designed. The same challenges that made finding your soul family feel impossible. The geographical distances, the timing mismatches, the personality differences, the karmic complications were actually cosmic training programs, preparing you to love with the strength, patience, and wisdom required to anchor galactic frequencies into earthly relationships. Every disappointment taught discernment. Every heartbreak expanded capacity. Every period of loneliness deepened your appreciation for authentic connection. The quantum entanglement occurring between soul family members during this cosmic window operates through principles that transcend physical proximity and time constraints. Partners separated by continents report simultaneous dreams, shared visions during meditation, and intuitive knowing about each other's emotional states that defies conventional explanation. This isn't supernatural phenomena, but natural capabilities emerging as consciousness remembers its unified nature, and relationships become vehicles for multidimensional communication. What I need you to understand about the scope of transformation occurring through these connections is that they're healing not just personal relationship patterns, but collective human templates around love, partnership, and community that have been distorted for millennia. The possessiveness that passes for love in unconscious relationships dissolves when souls recognize their eternal connection that transcends physical form. The scarcity consciousness that creates competition for affection transforms into abundance awareness that celebrates each other's connections and growth. The professional implications ripple through every industry as soul family members discover they're meant to collaborate on projects that serve planetary healing, consciousness expansion, and galactic communication. Business partnerships forged through soul recognition operate with unusual synchronicity and success because they align with cosmic timing and divine purpose. Creative collaborations birth works of art, music, literature, and innovation that carry frequencies capable of awakening others to their own soul recognition possibilities. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of this cosmic phenomenon involves how it's accelerating the development of telepathic abilities within established soul connections. Couples who've achieved authentic recognition often develop capacity to sense each other's thoughts across distances, share dreams or visions, and access joint past life memories that explain their current dynamic and mission together. These abilities aren't gifts reserved for advanced spiritualists, but natural functions of consciousness operating from unity rather than separation. The educational revolution emerging from soul family communities demonstrates learning environments where children's natural gifts flourish, where cooperation replaces competition, and where knowledge becomes joyful exploration of collective wisdom rather than individual achievement at others' expense. Schools designed around soul recognition principles create spaces where telepathic children feel normal, where empathic sensitivity is honored rather than medicated, and where cosmic identity is integrated with earthly education. Environmental healing accelerates around locations where soul family groups establish communities, as their collective elevated consciousness creates harmonic fields that restore natural balance to ecosystems damaged by unconscious human activity. Forests regenerate more rapidly, water sources purify themselves, and wildlife populations stabilize in areas where conscious relationships anchor higher dimensional frequencies into the planetary grid. The economic transformation emerging from soul family networks creates alternative models for resource sharing, collaborative entrepreneurship, and abundance-based exchange that operates from trust rather than scarcity. Communities forming around authentic connection demonstrate what becomes possible when human interaction serves collective thriving rather than individual accumulation, establishing prototypes for post-monetary civilizations based on gift economy and mutual support. Medical research centers are documenting the healing effects of soul recognition on physical health, mental clarity, and emotional regulation that surpass any therapeutic intervention currently available. The nervous system recalibration that occurs through authentic spiritual partnership activates dormant genetic sequences related to longevity, immunity, and regenerative capacity that suggest human potential far exceeds current limitations. Political structures naturally evolve as populations experiencing soul recognition lose tolerance for leadership based on manipulation, domination, or fear-mongering. Governance systems emerging from soul family consciousness operate through collaborative wisdom, transparent communication, and decisions that serve collective good across multiple generations. The revolution happens not through external force, but through internal transformation that makes old paradigms simply irrelevant. The technological innovations emerging from soul family collaborations demonstrate capabilities that bridge spiritual and scientific understanding, creating devices that measure consciousness, facilitate telepathic communication, and harness zero-point energy for sustainable civilization. These technologies emerge not from competitive research, but from collaborative wisdom that honors both cosmic knowledge and earthly application. The galactic communication protocols being established through these Earth-based soul connections create unprecedented opportunities for direct contact with star civilizations who've been waiting for humanity to develop the relationship consciousness required for peaceful interdimensional exchange. Your personal soul recognition experiences are literally preparing Earth for formal introduction to galactic community through demonstration of love-based rather than fear-based consciousness. The timeline acceleration occurring through these cosmic connections means that relationship transformations that might normally unfold over decades are happening within months or even weeks. Soul family members are recognizing each other with increasing rapidity as the harmonic resonance field generated by existing conscious relationships creates supportive conditions for further recognitions to occur with greater ease and frequency. The ancestral healing rippling through soul family lineages extends backward through time to clear genetic patterns that have prevented authentic intimacy for generations, while simultaneously establishing new templates that will guide future incarnations toward immediate soul recognition rather than the searching and healing process required by current generations. Your relationship choices today influence the love capacity available to your descendants across multiple lifetimes. The creative explosion occurring through soul family collaborations produces art, music, literature, and innovation that carries activation codes for viewers, listeners, and readers who aren't yet conscious of their own soul family connections. These creative works serve as recognition triggers, awakening dormant memories and accelerating the soul identification process for those ready to receive such catalytic frequencies. The therapeutic revolution emerging from soul family wisdom demonstrates healing modalities that address consciousness directly, rather than symptoms, facilitating rapid resolution of trauma patterns, limiting beliefs and emotional blocks that have prevented authentic relationship. Healers working from soul recognition, understanding, achieve results that traditional therapy requires years to accomplish. The agricultural transformation occurring around soul family communities creates food production systems that nourish not just physical bodies, but consciousness itself, as plants grown in fields of elevated love frequency carry higher nutritional and energetic content. These communities demonstrate sustainable abundance that works with natural cycles rather than against them. The architectural evolution emerging from soul family vision creates living spaces designed to support telepathic communication, facilitate group meditation, and maintain harmonic frequency fields that accelerate spiritual development. Homes become temples, neighborhoods become ashrams, and entire cities begin operating as consciousness incubators for humanity's continued evolution. The linguistic developments occurring through soul family communication involve emergence of universal languages that transcend cultural barriers, combining telepathic transmission with verbal expression to create understanding that operates at soul level rather than mental translation. These communication forms will eventually become standard for galactic diplomatic exchange. The transportation innovations arising from soul family collaboration demonstrate technologies that honor Earth's energy systems while facilitating global connection between geographically dispersed soul family members. Travel becomes opportunity for pilgrimage and sacred reunion, rather than resource consumption and environmental damage. The entertainment transformation emerging from soul family creativity produces experiences that elevate consciousness rather than providing escape from reality, offering immersive environments where participants remember their cosmic identity and soul mission through interactive storytelling that bridges entertainment and education. The research revelations emerging from soul family scientific collaboration demonstrate that consciousness operates according to universal principles that unite spiritual and physical understanding, revealing the mechanisms through which love literally creates reality, and an authentic relationship serves as laboratory for consciousness experimentation. The cosmic celebration occurring throughout galactic civilizations in response to Earth's relationship awakening demonstrates the universal significance of humanity's current transformation, as soul recognition protocols established here will serve as templates for consciousness evolution throughout multiple star systems, facing similar developmental thresholds. If you need help participating in this cosmic celebration and establishing soul recognition protocols that will serve multiple star systems, Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to contribute to Earth's relationship awakening and universal transformation. We are using the Dark Elite's own weapons against them, taking their declassified consciousness technology and repurposing it to help you develop soul recognition protocols rather than remain trapped in relationship programming that keeps you disconnected from this galactic celebration. You can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to participate in this cosmic celebration and establish awakened relationship templates for multiple star systems. The galactic celebration is happening, and your relationship awakening is universally significant. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial now, before this transformation window closes. Link in the description. And finally, the completion of this cosmic cycle returns us to where we began. To you, seeking understanding about why certain connections feel so profound, why some relationships catalyze such transformation, why love sometimes transcends every logical explanation your mind provides. Now you know that these experiences aren't personal anomalies, but cosmic appointments, that your relationship journey serves not just individual happiness, but universal evolution, that every soul you've recognized, and every soul yet to recognize you, participates in a love story spanning galaxies and dimensions. The recognition is mutual, the timing is perfect, and the cosmic intelligence orchestrating these meetings loves you far more completely than your human experience has yet demonstrated. Every soul contract written before this incarnation was designed with infinite wisdom for your highest evolution and deepest joy, and every authentic connection you form contributes to establishing Earth as a demonstration planet for conscious relationship that will guide awakening throughout this galaxy and beyond. I am Seraphine. We love you and we are watching over you.